dear students, and welcome. In today's class, we are going to begin our first unit, that is Introduction to Financial System. So, what is financial system? So, to understand financial system in an easy way, first we have to understand what is finance. So, finance is nothing but money in economics. But finance is exactly not money. It is the source of providing funds for a particular activity. So, finance is a source from where we get funds. It is not actually money, but it is a source from where we get funds. For example, if you want money, if you want to withdraw money, you just go and withdraw it from bank. So, bank is the source from where you get your funds. In the same way, finance is not money, but it is a place from where we get money. Right? So, what does financial system mean? A financial system may be defined as a set of institutions, instruments, and markets which promote savings and channels them to the most efficient use. It consists of individuals, intermediaries, banks, markets, and users of savings. So, financial system is a set or collection of institutions, instruments, and markets which help in savings and using that saved amount in a better way. So, financial system is a collection or a basket of financial instruments, financial institutions, and markets. So, financial institutions such as banks, non-banking financial corporations, financial instruments such as bonds, stocks, and financial markets. So, it's a place where assets are traded. So, financial system mainly works on three factors, that is money, credit, and finance. So, financial system works on three factors. Money. So, money is a unit of exchange. So, money is a determinant of price on which a commodity or goods are exchanged. So, what is credit? Credit is something which is defined as debt or loans. Then finance. Finance is monetary wealth of the state, institution, or a person. So, finance is the source of providing funds, right? So, therefore, financial system is a connection between suppliers of funds and seekers of funds. Suppliers of funds and seekers of funds, which means suppliers are the person who have surplus funds and who want to invest those funds for the growth of that funds, and the seekers are the persons who have deficit of funds and want to borrow funds. So, financial system is a connection between lender and borrower. So, it is a process of flow of funds from area of surplus to area of deficit. So, financial system is a process or a place where lenders and buyers meet. It's a place where lenders who want to lend money and borrowers who want money meet. So, financial system is the interaction between suppliers of funds and borrowers of funds. Clear? So, the next is definitions of financial system by different authors. According to Prasanna Chandra, Financial system consists of a variety of institutions, markets, and instruments related in a systematic manner and provide the principal means by which savings are transformed into investments. So, according to Prasanna Chandra, financial system is a collection of institutions, markets, and instruments which are related in systematic manner, which provides a process, or which converts savings into investments, which helps in utilizing the surplus funds in a better way by making investments and earn by those investments. So, according to Van Horn, financial system allocates savings efficiently in an economy to ultimate users, either for investments in real assets or for consumption. So, according to Van Horn, financial system helps to allocate or to utilize funds in a better way, either to make investments or to use for self consumption. Next, according to Amit Chaudhary, financial system is the integrated form of financial institutions, financial markets, financial securities, and financial services, which aims to circulate the funds in the economy for economic growth. So, according to him, financial system is a collection of interrelated activities of financial institutions, financial markets, financial securities, financial services for the growth of economy. So, it focuses on economic growth. So, the next is objectives of financial system. The first objective of financial system is to mobilize savings. So, mobilize means to organize or utilize. So, financial system aims at attracting savings by giving incentives. For example, instead of keeping your savings in your purse or at home, if you deposit in a bank, your money grows because bank provides interest for your deposit. Right? So, financial system aims at increasing savings, or it attracts public to make savings or to deposit your amount in banks for the betterment of your funds, for the growth of your funds. So, the next objective of financial system is to provide funds for rapid economic development. So, financial system helps in providing funds for the growth of economic development. Financial system works to create conditions in which a fast development of productive resources can take place. So, financial system helps in economic development by taking necessary steps, such as by reducing cost of borrowing and increase consumer spending and investments. So, financial system helps in reducing cost of borrowing. For example, it helps in reducing the interest rates charged on loans. It helps in increasing wages. It helps in making exports cheaper and imports more expensive. Thus, it helps in increasing domestic demand for goods and services. And also, it aims at increasing consumer spending and investments. If a person receives more wages, he also spends more, right? As the income increases, spending also increases. Thus, it helps in development of the economy. The next objective of financial system is to provide services essential in modern economy. It aims at providing services for lending and borrowing to different sectors in the economy. So financial system helps in increasing, or it helps in lending and borrowing activities. It helps, or it promotes lending and borrowing activities to the different sectors in economy. So financial system helps in providing credit to the different sectors or to different organizations in the economy. Next objective is to establish a strong link between savings and investments and encourage capital formation. So financial system works to remove the gap between savings and investments. It aims to make savings equal to investments, because investments are determined by available savings in the economy. Example, if savings increases, bank can lend more to firms to finance investment projects. If people save more and deposit more amount in bank, so thus bank can use those funds to provide loans and to finance investments. Thus here savings also increases and investment also increases. Therefore it removes the gap between investments and savings and links savings and investments. So the last objective of financial system is to provide liquidity in the market. So liquidity means hard cash and other assets can be easily converted into cash without any loss, and this helps in smooth functioning of the economy. So thus liquidity means how quickly you can get your hands on your cash, how quickly you can use your cash to buy goods and services of your wish. So I hope you have understood. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you.